Millennials, what are you telling your kids? Because I know you're not telling them go to college, work hard, get a job, live the American dream, because we are proof that that doesn't work. The American dream just doesn't exist.
It does exist. It does exist. I'm living it right now.
Every millennial is pivoting right now, and if you're not, you probably should be. People keep talking about the great millennial career crisis. I don't think it's a crisis. I think it's an identity shift. I think people are getting older and they're evolving, and what they want out of life is changing. And that's exactly what should happen when you're in your 30s or your early 40s. I think there are a few things that we can attribute to what people are calling the crisis, even though it's not. It's just a shift. First, people are no longer subscribing to the American dream that we were sold, which was go to college, get a degree, get a job, meet your person, move to the burbs, buy a house, start a family. Some people still do it, but largely it is just not really attainable for the majority, especially in this economy with the inflation that we're seeing. So I don't think that is what success needs to look like. B, I think everyone needs to redefine what success means to them, which leads me to the second shift. Like in your 20s, you are constantly trying to climb the ladder, you're learning new skills, you just want to prove yourself. You are so desperately seeking to have a seat at the table and get in the room. I feel like as you get older, you care less about that because you have the receipts. You've been working for 10 or 15 years at this point. You have proven that you can do whatever it is that you're doing already. So at this point, you're probably prioritizing peace over proving yourself, which is a positive change. Like, you very much have the power to create the life that you want and design it the way that you want it to look. And it doesn't have to look like anyone else's. I also think there's a lot of confusion around what work looks like, whether you have a 9 to 5 or you're a business owner. There are a lot of people that have 9 to 5s that are leaving because they want to start something new for the first time. I know a lot of business owners that have been around for the last 10 years and they're burnt out and now they're looking for 9 to 5s. We're going to keep seeing it. We're going to see people do both. We're going to see people do both and then some. I've been talking about the portfolio career, which is a new term that essentially means your skills and your expertise, what you can do as a portfolio, means a little bit more than your job title. Like, I don't think any of those things really matter anymore. So you are not alone if you feel as though things are kind of being shaken right now and you're in a state of transition. But you also need to know that's actually what is supposed to be happening right now. I would be a little fearful if you didn't feel like you needed to change.
I will say this now, and I have a couple of, I have one more person that's coming up that's going to speak on the same topic because these young people, these millennials, are feeling like they're feeling lost. They feeling like they can't keep up with their parents who have set a standard so high. Like that's literally what it is, in my opinion. Like you guys are, and you probably don't believe that you've set a standard high, but you have. You've chosen family over material things. You've chosen to sacrifice your own happiness sometimes so that you can lock in and take care of the seeds that you created. They are looking at this like this is not something that I can attain. This is not something that we can do. You expect for us to leave high school, go to college, get a career, fall in love, get married, purchase a home, all those other things. Nobody's expecting for you all to do that. The Bible don't say do that. I would say follow the laws of the Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth. That's what I would say. And stop trying to live up to the standard of other Americans because most of what we see is smoke and mirrors. Don't look at somebody's backyard and believe that simply because they have beautiful grass and the best cars in the neighborhood that their lives are immaculate, pristine, without any flaws. You'd be lying. We all got our sugar honey iced tea. The trick is you millennials did not fall prey to the American dream. You fell prey to social media showing you everybody's lies at an extreme rate, causing you to believe that yours need to match that or else you ain't shit. And that's a lie. So Because you chose to give into the gods of the world, now you're confused and trying to figure out, what am I going to do? I don't know what to do. Look at the Bible, it tells you what to do. A man that finds a wife finds a good thing. If y'all gonna be out here having sex, putting your dingaling on in anything, bending over for any man that looks good, if you're gonna be doing this, then guess what else you need to do? You need to get your mind right. You need to get your mind right. Like, you need to make a decision because like, we didn't grow up with the internet. We didn't grow up with the internet. So we had to learn how to be good people. We had to learn how to be athletic and to be strong and to be fearless. We had to learn these things the rough way, right? And then when the internet came about, we knew what was real and what was fake. And we look at social media and content as what it is. It's just content, it's just entertainment. We're not trying to live up to someone else's standards, because if we are, then we're just as foolish as you young niggas.
A lot of you have heard about the great millennial career crisis that we're in right now. And I was just sitting here wondering like how we got here. Granted, I have a job that I love, but that has not always been the case. But us millennials, we were the group that was told, go to college, work hard, get good grades so you can get a good job, work hard, make a lot of money so that you can buy a house, get married, have a family, live the American dream. And a lot of us, that's exactly what we did. But here we are after doing those things, realizing that we're unfulfilled. It's getting harder to provide for this life that we have built because this job that we have and the money they're paying us doesn't go as far. We just are wondering like, what else is next? Like, there has to be more. And I realized that nowhere in our instruction on what to do was go to college for something you love, something you're interested in. Get a job in a field that you're passionate about. Do something that fulfills you, makes your heart happy. That was never part of the plan. So here we are all these years later. We're burnt out. We're unsatisfied. We're chronically stressed and overworked. And I think a lot.
Okay, whoa. Okay. That was always a part of the plan. That was always a part of the plan. If you look at the Bible, that's the plan. But nobody want to discuss that. Y'all just looking at what TV tell you to damn do. That's why most of y'all dumbasses eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner religiously, not realizing that that was fed to us. That was propaganda. That was set up so that this country could make money, so that people who have farms can make money. Like, they have to have a dedicated group of people who will buy their stuff for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We gave in. It's so many things that we allowed people of this world to train our minds to believe that we need, and we never needed it. It's never been a necessity. Nobody said go out and get a job so you can buy a house and buy a car. Nobody says that. That's not what parents teach your kids. We teach our kids to do what you want to do, be happy. That's what we teach our kids. But we also teach our kids to lock in on with school, because those are the things that you need in order to compete against other people who are vying for the same positions that you're going to want to have. You want to be an engineer? You got to go to school for that. You want to be an architect? You got to go to school for that. You want to be a school teacher? You got to go to school for that. Electrician, carpenter, you got to get a trade. You got to get you know what I mean? That's you just got to get that extra education for that, right? But it's not so that you can buy a house and a car and a dog. We volunteer to play by the rules that are set by society, and now we feel unfulfilled. You should feel unfulfilled. You should feel unfulfilled. Because the Bible says that we all have gifts and talents. We all have talents. Most of us bury our talents and just follow the herd. You used to know how to sing. You used to write. You used to draw. You used to dance. You used to create. You used to smile. You used to do something that brought you a smile to your face. And you buried it a long damn time ago because you didn't think it was cool or accepted, or you didn't get the applause that somebody else got. So you just, I'm no longer doing that. So you buried your gifts, and now you're saying that it's who fault? Your parents' fault? Whose fault?
A lot of us are saying, you know what I was told to do is no longer working. So I'm going to do something else and just follow my heart. I'm going to do something I want to do. And I don't blame anybody who is rethinking everything and changing it up, but I am super curious. Millennials, what are you telling your kids? Because I know you're not telling them go to college, work hard, get a job, live the American dream, because we are proof that that doesn't work. The American dream just doesn't exist.
It does exist. It does exist. I'm living it right now. I am living the American dream right now. It's a damn lie. Millennials, you are going to raise your children wrong. You are going to vote them into the slaughter. You're going to raise them into the slaughter, all because y'all are emotional MFers who just want to feel fulfilled. You want to feel like life is what you want it to be. F feeling like damn that. In order to have the life that you want, you have to do the things that you don't want to do first, and then talk about being fulfilled. You're only 30. You ain't done nothing yet. You ain't been through a damn thing. Come on, relax. How the hell you 30 years old talking about you don't feel fulfilled? Shut your ass up. That's so stupid. It's foolish. You ain't been through a damn thing yet. I used to hear old people say that back in the day. And I used to be like, how in the hell you know what I've been through? I lost my mother. I lost my father. I lost this. I lost that. And I didn't lose my mother or father. I'm just saying, this is the things that we do. We like to go into our bag of victimhood and say, what do you mean we haven't been through this? Boom. I got sick last year. Boom. I got fired. Boom. My car broke down. Boom. My sister died. Like, so what? You ain't been through shit. Most of you millennials ain't been through a damn thing. And y'all are about to ruin everything that we built. Just keeping it a buck. It absolutely does exist, man. What they talking about? I didn't see myself having a family, bro. I saw myself being Bobby Brown singing and shit. It's my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. I thought I was going to be Bobby Brown, bro. I'm so glad the Lord didn't turn me into Bobby Brown. Have you seen Bobby Brown? Have you seen Bobby? I used to want to be Jodeci. I used to want to be Jodeci. Have y'all seen Jodeci? I'm just saying. The Lord blessed me with a wife, 4 amazing children, a church home to raise my children in. Like, we brought them up in church where they had to sing in the choir, they had to play an instrument or be a part of the dance or be a dance ministry or be a part of the engineering people that control the microphones and speakers and stuff. You had to do something. But that was just showing them some discipline. Delayed gratification, I was teaching them something. That's it. But this is how the world works, okay? I want to put y'all on to something, all right? Tough times create strong people. We are the strong people. Strong people create good times. Good times create weak people. The millennials are the weak people because the strong people created the good times that they don't appreciate. So they can't even run their own damn race. They can't even deal with their own consequences or own issues and have to and understand that it's building them. It's turning them into better people. But what do? I'm not fulfilled. You need to follow your heart. Don't teach people that. Don't teach people to follow their damn heart. They will get run over. These immigrants that come in here, they're not following their heart. They're following Allah. They're praying every day at 5 a.m. They're having baby after baby after baby after baby. They're being voted into government. They're changing laws. They're getting their people contracts, allowing them to commit billions of dollars in fraud so that they can take over a nation. You look at how many people they're growing their population in the country. Some of you are being passed by every single day because you lost your way. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.